You know what's wild? Most of the time, that thing that is keeping us away from our dreams is not a lack of clarity or laziness or even bad luck. It is that part of us that we have forgotten to heal. There is a version of you, a younger version of yourself, who is still holding into moments of pain, fear, rejection, or even not feeling good enough. And even now that you have grown, that part of you is still influencing in a very significant way how you behave, how you react, how you think, and even what you believe you deserve. In today's video, I want to take you on a journey inward so you can understand how your unhealed inner child may be keeping you stuck, and how beginning to heal her or him may be one of the most powerful inner work practices you will ever do. Hello beautiful souls, my name is Natalie, and my mission is to help women to heal the wounds that has been holding them back, that has been keeping them stuck in a life that they are not happy with, so they can rewire their identity, they can heal and start living the life that they deserve, the life that they are meant to have. Let's get started. Here is today's video breakdown so you know what to expect. Part number 1 is going to be everything about understanding our inner child. Part number 2 is going to be about how your unhealed inner child, how those wounds are shaping your present. Part number 3, why healing your inner child changes everything for you and your life. And part number 4, I'm going to give you some inner work practices. Part number 1, your inner child is not only a concept. Your inner child is actually that emotional part of you who was formed through the earliest experiences of your life. It is that part of you that learned what love meant, what security and safety felt like, what you had to do to be accepted. So if a child, you were told to stay quiet, to not cry, to be strong, to stop being too much, these lessons don't go away. They stay imprinted actually in your subconscious mind, even if you are not aware of them. And they actually become the foundation of how you operate as an adult. So when you want to go after your dreams, when you want to start setting boundaries in your life, when you want to start receiving more in your life, probably that inner child is gonna be in the back of your mind saying the following things. What if I am not good enough for this? What if it's not safe to be seen? What if they don't like me? What if I don't have what it takes? And this pulls you back from reaching your dreams. And those fears do not come from the present moment. They actually come from your past. And actually, until you bring awareness to this, you are going to keep replaying the same stories over and over, just actually in different situations. When these fears come out to surface, your inner child needs compassion instead of judgment. Part number 2, how your childhood wounds shaped your present. Without you even knowing, your childhood experiences can be quietly controlling your adult life. You may notice yourself either overthinking or even seeking validation when you want to make a decision. You may also find yourself attracting the wrong relationships that make you feel that you have to earn love, that you have to prove yourself in order to be loved. You may find yourself also feeling triggered for things that seem small for other people, but actually they feel huge in your body. Like for example, in my case, I noticed something a couple of months ago. When I came back home, I couldn't park in my designated parking spot here in my apartment complex because somebody else was there. It was just a confusion, it was a mistake, and I found myself getting very angry because of this, very, very triggered. But instead of judging myself for this, I brought curiosity to this situation and I started thinking, why am I feeling in this way for something this simple? It's going to get fixed. And I realized that it was a wound of control, like thinking that nobody was going to be there for me, that I was going to be let down again, and I was the only one that was going to be able to fix this. And I started working on this one, bringing curiosity to it and asking my inner child what she needed in order to heal this. Your inner child actually communicates through emotions. She doesn't communicate through logic. She speaks in reactions, in fears, and in need. And when we do not acknowledge her, when we do not acknowledge our inner child needs, we keep living a life in autopilot, repeating all cycles over and over that keep us away from growing into a higher version of ourselves, into that version of ourselves who feels confident, who feels safe, who feels free, and we stay stuck in survival mode. That's why bringing awareness and curiosity to moments when we feel triggered is so healing. And remember this, healing is not about blaming your parents or your past. This is about you taking your power back and giving yourself what you were not able to receive back in those days when you were a child and you needed it the most. Part number 3, why healing your inner child changes everything. When you start healing your younger self, your inner child, those emotions that live inside of you, you are not only healing your past, you are actually reprogramming your future. Because guess what? Every goal, every dream, and even every manifestation depend on one thing: your ability to believe that you deserve them. And the keeper of this belief is actually your inner child. When she feels safe, when she feels loved, when she feels seen, you will stop seeking validation, you will stop seeking approval, and you will start following your intuition. You will stop settling for less. You will stop chasing people that don't value you for who you are. And here is where real transformation begins. Not from trying to change yourself, but from creating a deeper sense of safety within you. This is what coming home to yourself is really like. When you start healing your inner child, you will start reconnecting with your body, with your true essence, with your real identity, not the identity somebody else wrote about you years ago. Now you hold the pen to write your own book, to write your own story. You know your worth, you know your value, and you will start noticing that your priorities will start changing, that the people around you will start changing as well. Your soul will start opening for more abundance, for people that will respect you, for people who will love you for just who you are. Part number 4, the inner work practices. Now let's talk about how to actually start healing your inner child. I have 5 steps for you so you can start practicing right away. I have to tell you as well that this practice, healing your inner child, is not something that you should skip if you want to transform your life. Because your inner child, like I mentioned before, is the keeper of your internal beliefs. Step number 1, connect with her. For this part, I want you to find a picture of yourself like this one. When you were little, or if you don't have access to it, at least visualize it. Visualize yourself as a child. Connect with her. Look at her. Notice the emotions that come when you look at yourself at this age. Do not filter it. Do you feel love? Do you feel fear? Do you feel sadness? Do you feel the necessity of protecting her? Do you feel the necessity of giving her a hug and tell her that everything is going to be fine? This connection is going to be sacred for you. And if you feel some type of negativity that could happen, please do not judge yourself. This is not about judgment, this is about connection. This is about bringing safety to you. Which takes me to step number 2. Validate her feelings. Validation creates safety. This is a way for you to tell your inner child that it's okay to open up with you, that it's okay to be vulnerable. This is going to be a beautiful way for you to be able to put the mask away. That mask that you had to wear for so long in order to stay safe, in order to survive, in order to be accepted. You now, with this, with creating safety, with validating your inner child feelings, you are giving her a voice. You are allowing her to communicate how she felt back in those days and why she is trying to protect you now in your present as an adult. Step number 3, you are going to reparent yourself. Ask yourself the following question. Journal the following prompt. What did I need back then that I didn't get? This is like the blueprint of your healing. This is going to allow you to understand why you operate in certain ways, why you get triggered during certain situations, and how you can heal this. What you can give to yourselves so you can start operating in a different way that is more fulfilling to you, that helps you to tap into your higher self. This is a beautiful way to nurture your life because now you are not just running in autopilot, you are understanding yourself and your needs. You are telling yourself in this way that your needs matter when you were a child and now that you're an adult. Step number 4, release emotional charge. Unhealed emotions stay trapped in our body. These unhealed emotions are the ones that make our body sick, actually. Those are the ones that bring the back pain, the migraine. Even these trapped emotions and trauma are sometimes the ones responsible of us developing these immune system disorders. Something that changed my life, literally changed my life because I dealt with back pain for over 7 years, was yoga. This was for me life-changing. I started releasing all the emotion that has been trapped in my body for years and years and years of trauma. You can release your emotions through crying. How many of you were told that crying was wrong? How many of you were shamed for crying? Crying is such a beautiful way to let those negative emotions out. So whenever you feel like crying, do it because it's healing. You can start releasing your emotions through yoga like I did, through Pilates, through dancing, through walking barefoot in nature. And step number 5, nurture joy. Healing your inner child is not just about shadow work, reading all the self-development books, watching all the YouTube videos. It's about bringing joy, fun, happiness to your soul as well. So start doing what the younger version of you used to like. We tend to lose ourselves sometimes from staying so busy, working with our social life, trying to please everybody, that we forget about nurturing ourselves. So think about this. What did you used to like as a child? Was it painting? Was it singing? Was it walking barefoot outside? Was it writing poetry? Your inner child also heals through joy, through freedom. Allow yourself to be free. You actually start manifesting your dreams when you bring joy to your life. So do not underestimate this part. When you start healing your inner child, when you start nurturing her, when you start showing up for her, there is where real transformation begins for you. Because when your inner child feels safe, there is when you become unstoppable. Then is when you feel free and safe to start creating a new identity, that identity that aligns with your dream life, with your desires. Your belief about yourself starts shifting at the same time. If you want to start working on your core belief and what you believe about yourself, I have created a free guide that is gonna show you step by step how you can heal those core beliefs that you have been holding for such a long time. It's in the description below. I have made it totally free for you. Go and grab it, because this is going to help you to remove those blocks that are between you and your manifestations, between you and your dream life. If you like this video, you are going to like this one, where I talk about how you can shift your identity so you can start transforming your life. If this message resonated with you, please let me know in the comments which part of your inner child you will start healing today. I will see you in the next video. I love you. Bye bye.